Hey, what's up guys? Scott here with the fourth and final part of the Skyloft walkthrough. Um, Hope you remember where we were when we last left off, but let's get started. All you gotta do is hit these things twice with sword you're carrying, and they'll go away. You can't kill them, but all you have to do is hit them twice. Also, you can jump off here. You can jump off here to get the final red rupee. So, got 143 rupees just from Skyloft. It's about half your wallet capacity at this point. All you gotta do is follow her the whole way through. The one chosen by my Creator, I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my Creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And the Spirit Maiden, The one you call Zelda is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my Creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. You got the Goddess Sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. Link, my master. Link. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the spirit maiden shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my Creator, the Goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the Emerald Tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with the skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you place in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. That's going to get annoying. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down on the control pad to summon me whenever you require my assistance. You won't need her assistance, that's what I'm here for. She's going to pop out a lot though, so be Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this fee says is true, Zelda is alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Link. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Anyway, go out the door here and I will show you where you can get your first shield. Usually you can go to the bazaar and get a wooden shield for 50 rupees, but the guy standing right outside this door, one of the instructors, will give one to you for free if you talk to him. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen through the clouds and you're going to look for her. Is that right? The headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do you much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. You got a wooden shield. This light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, hold minus and point it at it with the Wii remote. If you're not sure how to use the shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. You remember that log we saw in the sparring hall, hanging from the string, that I said you couldn't use until you get a shield? I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick, and how to use something called the Shield Bash. And I would recommend practicing with it a bit before you leave, if you're new to the game. Okay. To use a Shield Bash, thrust the nunchuck forward, right as the enemy's about to hit you. Alright? Like I said, when he's about to hit you, thrust the nunchuck forward. You can't really do anything else without log, but that's how you use the Shield Bash. Now, let's go on ahead to the bazaar, and really, you only really need one potion at this point, because you're going to get another one of the same kind for free once you reach the surface. And in the Faron Woods guide, I'll show you where and how. Alright. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. A column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed with only a sword would result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. Once you are accustomed to the controls, you are free to modify the on-screen interface. On the gear screen, select the interface to change the on-screen display to suit your preferences. This is what she's talking about. I usually change it to Pro because I don't really... That changes the thing to the Wii remote to the right of the screen. So it doesn't really show you what buttons to press to get where you need to do what you need to do. So now let's go up here to the bazaar and get some of the stuff we need. Alright? First of all, you can. I'm going to give you a little tour around here. What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, what calamitous visions appear before me. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead for you. But I can foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Ask the fortune teller, as you just heard. And yes, that is a guy. What he'll do is he can tell you later on in the game. He can tell you where to find treasures, and also he can tell you where to head next if you're feeling stuck. But of course, again, that's what I'm here for. This is the potion shop, and this is where we're going to get our first potion. Why don't we do that real quick? Hey, you there. Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training at least, Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldron full, so don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, if you know what I mean. So it's a useful thing to carry around. Just kidding. You got an empty bottle. You can fill it with all sorts of useful things. Empty bottles fit in your adventure pouch. Press minus to take a look. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off the item check. So what would you like to buy? So we have our empty bottle. Now, to the right of her is this purple potion called a revitalizing potion. The only two that are really available, the only three that are available to you right now are the Heart Potion, which restores 8 hearts, the Revitalizing Potion, which restores 4 hearts and fully replenishes your shield gauge, and the Guardian Potion, which will have any damage you take for 3 minutes. Right now, we only really need a Guardian Potion because you only have 6. You don't need a Heart Potion because you only have 6 hearts and not 8. So this is really the best for your money right now. It's 30 rupees. Some of what you just said, I already said it, but it's a Revitalizing Potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can mix something up for you. This is the potion infuser. We won't be able to use him right now. He makes potions more powerful, but you will need bugs. You would have to collect bugs and give those to him to do that. We don't have it right now. And this is Rupen's gear shop. You can't really get anything from it except this wooden shield, which would have been 50 rupees, but we just got it for free. This is the item check girl. Or the item check. You can store items with her if your pouch is full. Hello, and welcome to the item check. Want to put stuff from your pouch in storage? Okay. Want to take something out of storage? That's fine. So is there anything in your pouch or in storage that you want to move? Yes. Alright, let's see it. Now, we have 2 more spots we can use, and this has like 5 areas where you can put things into. But we don't need it right now. Just want to show you that. And last but not least, this is, forgot his name. Hold on. Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. Oh yeah, his name is Gondo. I can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. And if your shield takes a beating, no worries, I can fix that too. So what'll it be? To fix a shield, it costs 10 rupees, and he'll repair your shield for you. And I'll show you this real quick. Right now, this is the only thing you can upgrade. You can upgrade it to a banded shield. We don't have the things we need right now. The only 2 things you actually can get at this point are the Monster Claw and the Jelly Blob. You get a Monster Claw from the keys, which are the things that look like bats, in the waterfall cave we were at earlier. Jelly Blobs you get from the Choo-Choos, which are excuse me. You get Jelly Blobs from Choo-Choos, which are the blue jelly looking things we saw in the cave. They drop those when you kill them. Amber relics you cannot get until you start exploring Faron Woods. So you're just gonna have to stick with the wooden shield for now. Hold on now, you changed your mind? Well, and all the... it's fine. Come see me whenever you change it back, little buddy. So, I believe we have everything we need to start exploring the surface. And also you can't really explore anything else in Skyloft, but I'll tell you a few things before we go. If you head over here, there is one other thing you could use. I forgot to tell you this. If you go into some of these houses at night, or this house right here is what I would do for you. You could choose to sleep in a bed. We're not going to do it right now, but go up here. Sleep until night, and then Rupen, the guy who was selling Rupen's gear shop, I showed you that in the bazaar. He was selling the wood. He sold the wooden shield. At night, he will buy treasures from you, but you will probably not need to use that because you get plenty of rupees anyway. That's really all you can do at Skyloft right now. So that just about wraps up the Skyloft walkthrough. And I will be, in a while, or pretty soon, I'll be starting the Faron Woods walkthrough. Alright guys, I'll see you later.